Well, Taven, we've all seen what happened, and this is actually the first time somebody's ever been able to sit down with you and ask you, like, how are you doing?
I don't even know how to answer that question. You know what I mean? I go back and forth. You know, sometimes I'm sad about what happened. Sometimes I'm mad. Sometimes I just kind of ask why. Sometimes I don't care about why. It's one of those things where it feels like a relationship. You know what I mean? You almost feel brokenhearted. Like, you've done so much with this person for so long, and you've shared so many memories, and you find yourself bloody with a scar on your face for the rest of your life over something that you don't even know why. It's man, I mean, I kind of keep going back and asking myself, like, how did I let this happen? Did I not see this coming? Did I not? And Vinny's changed. Vinny's changed a lot, you know. And maybe it's my fault. Like, when I was world champion, I probably had my sights so set on, you know, being the champion that I wanted to be for this company that maybe I lost track of what was going on around me and the drastic changes that were happening to one of my closest friends. But honestly, I never thought I'd be here talking about it.
Taven, this has been a very emotional ride. I guess I would have to ask, what is your mindset? How are you feeling emotionally?
You know, it's definitely made me appreciate a lot of the stuff that I've had this whole time that maybe I kind of didn't see. You know, there's a lot of people that support me. There's a lot of the awesome things that have happened in this last year. And when you have someone so close to you do something like that, you question everything, and it makes you appreciate the things that you don't have to question. Yeah. And the loyal support that the Kingdom's always had, the support from me, and the people that reached out to me afterwards, you know, it meant the world to me. And it seems like it's hard for them, because it's hard for them to choose sides as well. But I find myself in a position where I'm like, how am I here? Where people are reaching out, asking if I'm okay, asking, like, why Vinny did this. Like, I never thought this day would come.
So many years inside of this relationship, I could see you being work friends and then almost like real family. With this all in and out, it's almost like another chapter that we're going to see you. What are your plans going into Final Battle?
Right now, I mean, my mindset was to try to get back the Ring of Honor World title. And now that's so far back in the back of my mind that it's hard to even think about a future. It's just, my mindset now is just Final Battle. Yeah. I really don't even think about what's happening afterwards right now. It's just Final Battle, and it's this weird, it's a weird feeling, man. Like, I've usually come into matches wanting to win, and now I'm coming into a match wanting revenge, but at the same time wanting answers. Yeah. Like, it's the weirdest match that I've ever walked into. You know, I want to stick my thumb in Vinny's eye. At the same time, I feel like crying my eyes out. It's like, it's awful. Yeah. I mean, but I've never let anyone disrespect me like that, and I'm not going to start with little balloon boy Vinny either.
Yeah. Man, I feel that I've known each other like, I don't know, 12, 15 years, and with all of this happening, it's almost brought out a more emotional side of Matt Taven that I think the fans are kind of drawn to, and I don't know what this changed in the future, but I feel like it's bringing a different side out of him. Maybe a side we need to see.
Well, it's definitely not on purpose. Yeah. It's definitely not something I planned for. But, you know, you're right with your assumptions. 11 years of my life I have been dedicated to wrestling, and literally the first day I walked in, I met Vinny. Yeah. And we've been side by side for the last 11 years. And, you know, when the opportunity came to bring him into Ring of Honor, I jumped at it. This is my best friend that I've been down the road with, and we got to experience a lot of great things, travel the world together, win the six-man titles together, and now it's like I have to put an end to that chapter, to that book, The Kingdom. I have to put an end to what it was known to be. The Kingdom will live forever through the fans, through the people that support it, but what I knew for the last 4 years, I have to come to terms with that ends, and it ends for good at Final Battle.
Well, Taven, thanks for the interview. I'm looking forward to this grudge match. And, I think we're going to see a different side of Taven after this. See you at Final Battle, man.
Thank you.